Elon Musk just bet Tesla's entire future on a humanoid robot. Not the cars, not the batteries, not even full self-driving a robot. And if it fails, the $25 trillion figure he's been throwing around becomes nothing more than the most expensive bluff in tech history. But here's the thing, Gen 3 is coming this year, and Musk just confirmed it might be the last version they ever need to build. Let's be clear about what's happening here. Tesla isn't just building another product, they're pivoting the entire company toward a vision most people think is science fiction. Musk wrote on X recently, the new Optimus design, which will be completed later this year, is something special. Not good, not improved, special. That's the kind of language you use when you're about to reveal something that changes the rules. But why now? Why rush Gen 3 to completion by the end of 2025? Because Gen 2 wasn't the real thing. It was a decoy. And that's where this story gets interesting. In June, Tesla did something strange. They publicly showcased Optimus Gen 2 in China, not in a closed demo, not to investors. They put it on display for everyone to see, including competitors. This is the same Elon Musk who constantly warns about Chinese companies copying Tesla's technology. So why would he hand them a blueprint? The answer is simple. Gen 2 is full of problems. It's not the final design. It's 80% complete at best. The battery lasts 6 to 8 hours. The hands only have 11 degrees of freedom. There's no voice, no display, no emotional interface. If a competitor copies Gen 2, they're copying something already outdated. By the time they reverse engineer it, build their supply chain, and start production, Tesla will have moved to generations ahead. It's a strategic misdirection. Show them the prototype. Let them waste resources chasing something that's already obsolete. Because Gen 3 is already being trained somewhere inside Gigatexas, and it's nothing like what the world has seen. What makes Gen 3 different? 3 things. First, it talks. Musk confirmed this at the recent shareholder meeting. You'll be able to customize its voice, its personality. It won't just respond to commands, it'll learn your preferences. It'll know what you need before you ask. Imagine asking your robot what the weather is while you're getting dressed, or having it read the news to you over breakfast. And this is where it gets surreal, having it sit by your kid's bed and tell them a story in a voice you chose. It's not Siri in a metal body. It's a conversational AI with arms and legs. Second, the hands. Gen 3 will have 22 degrees of freedom in each hand. That's double what Gen 2 has. 20-2 degrees of freedom means it can thread a needle, play piano, grip a raw egg without cracking it, perform tasks that, until now, only human hands could do reliably. Most humanoid robot companies won't even promise their robots can pick up a cup. Tesla's promising surgical precision. The new chip isn't just an upgrade, it's a 10x leap in computational power. We're talking 700 to 800 watts, compared to the 300 watts in current hardware. But here's the kicker. It won't run at full capacity most of the time, which means it's energy efficient and has computational power in reserve. Musk even hinted that idle Optimus units could be used for distributed computing, meaning your robot could make you money while it's sitting still. This isn't a factory tool anymore. It's becoming something else entirely. And that's where the story shifts, because Optimus was never just about replacing factory workers. Musk has said it outright. It can be your companion. It can babysit your kids. It can teach them. Be a teacher. Think about what that means. Right now, millions of adults in the US live alone. Many people over 50 struggle with technology, with isolation, with keeping up. Some can't read the news easily anymore. Some forget to take their medication. An Optimus that can talk, move, and learn could sit with them, answer their questions, remind them of appointments, help them stay connected. For parents, it could help with homework, teach a second language, keep an eye on the kids while you're in another room. For the elderly, it could be the difference between living independently and needing full-time care. This is the vision Musk is actually selling, not a worker, a companion. And that's why the $25 trillion figure isn't about factory automation. It's about 2 robots per person on Earth. It's about fundamentally changing how humans live. But here's the question nobody's answering yet. Do people actually want this? Tesla is moving fast. 5 weeks ago, there was 1 job listing for Optimus. Today, there are 25. Total AI and robotics positions have doubled to 60. They're hiring for hardware, software, training infrastructure, and Dojo the supercomputer that trains Tesla's AI. This isn't a research project anymore. It's a product launch. The plan is aggressive, limited commercial availability in 2025, full sale in 2026, eventually, production of 100 million units per year, 1 billion humanoid robots annually across the entire industry. Tesla wants to build at least 100 million of them. Musk projects $1 trillion in annual profit at scale. That's $10,000 profit per unit. For context, that's more than double the projected value of full self-driving. The hiring surge, the timeline, the numbers, it all points to one conclusion. This is happening, and it's happening fast. But there's still one piece missing. Tesla hasn't announced pricing yet, but Musk has hinted at a rental model. Let's say it's $100 a month. For that, you get a robot that can clean your kitchen, do laundry, take out the trash, water your plants, and answer any question you have at any time of day, that can sit with your kids and help them with math. It can keep your elderly parent company. It can make sure they take their medication. Would you rent one? That's the bet Musk is making. That once people see what Gen 3 can do, the answer will be yes. But there's a darker edge to this. If Optimus succeeds, it doesn't just change Tesla. It changes labor markets, caregiving, companionship, the way children are raised, the way people age, and if it fails, if people reject the idea of a talking, moving, learning machine in their home, then Tesla just spent years and billions of dollars chasing a future no one wanted. Gen 3 arrives by the end of this year. We'll know soon enough which future we're walking into. So here's the real question. If Optimus could talk to your kids, cook your meals, and keep you company when you're alone, would you let it into your home? Or is this the line we don't cross? But let's go back to something Musk said that everyone glossed over. The new Optimus design will be completed later this year. Not upgraded, not improved, completed. That's a strange word choice for a company that iterates constantly. So what does a completed Optimus actually look like? Here's what we know. Gen 2 is about 50% metal, 50% plastic. It weighs 138 pounds. It moves at 1.3 miles per hour slow, but stable. Gen 3 is going to be lighter. Tesla's likely shifting from aluminum alloys to carbon fiber and polycarbonate, materials that are scratch-resistant, durable, and significantly lighter. But weight isn't the interesting part. The interesting part is the head. Right now, Optimus Gen 2 has a blank black face. No screen, no expression, just a 2D camera buried inside. It's functional, but it's unsettling. People don't trust things they can't read. Gen 3 is expected to have a display, not for decoration, for communication. Imagine this. You walk into the room, and Optimus turns its head toward you. On the screen, a simple icon appears, a battery indicator, or a progress bar showing it's completing a task. You ask it a question, and while it responds verbally, the screen shows visual confirmation. A checkmark, a map, a timer. It's a small change, but it transforms the interaction from giving orders to a machine into collaborating with something that acknowledges you. And that shift from tool to presence is everything, because once a robot can talk, move, and express itself, it stops feeling like a product. It starts feeling like a relationship. Here's something Tesla hasn't advertised much. Optimus is already working, not in labs, in Tesla's own factories. Musk mentioned this casually during an earnings call. He said Tesla plans to deploy several thousand Optimus units in their facilities before selling them externally. Think about what that means. Tesla is using its own production lines as the testing ground. Real tasks, real conditions, real failure points. If Optimus can't survive a Tesla factory, a place where precision, speed, and endurance are non-negotiable, it has no chance in the consumer market. But if it can survive, if it can work 12-hour shifts assembling battery packs, moving materials, inspecting welds all without breaking down, then Tesla isn't just selling a robot, they're selling a robot with a proven track record. That's the quiet brilliance of this strategy. By the time Optimus reaches your home, it will have already logged thousands of hours in one of the most demanding environs on Earth. No other humanoid robot company can say that. Most of them are still trying to get their robots to walk upstairs without falling over. Tesla will have already built the car you're driving. But let's talk about the part nobody wants to address. Trust. Because here's the uncomfortable truth. People are scared of robots. Not in a Terminator way, though that doesn't help, but in a deeper, more primal way. We're scared of things that move on their own, that watch us, that might make decisions we don't understand. There's a reason robot vacuum cleaners took off, but social robots didn't. A Roomba stays on the floor. It's predictable. It's contained. Optimus is 5 feet 10. It has hands. It can open doors. It can move through your house while you're asleep. And it's connected to the internet. Tesla can say it's safe,